Clermont Foot vs Paris Saint-Germain, TV channel, live stream, team news and prediction. Relegation threatened. Clermont Foot host runaway division leaders Paris Saint-Germain in Ligue 1 on Saturday evening. Clermont find themselves at the wrong end of the table in their first ever season of Ligue 1 football, a full 40 points behind the division's unmistakable elite and their upcoming opponents, PSG. Here's everything you need to know about the meeting between these sides at opposite ends of French football's top tier. When is kickoff? Saturday 9 April, 2000 hours, BST. Where is the match being played? Stade Gabriel Montpied. Channel live stream? BT Sport 3, UK, beIN Sports, US, beIN Sports, Canada highlights, BT Sport YouTube referee, Eric Waddle-Ierver, Bastien Deschamps. Clermont have to rail against a threat relegation with an injury-riddled squad. The manager's son and vice-captain Johan Gastien and January arrival Lucas da Cunha missed the club's 3-2 defeat to Nantes with a positive case of COVID-19. Centre-back Cedric Hintangi broke his arm in a March training session that may have prematurely ended his campaign. Pierre-Yves Hamel isn't expected to make his first start since January this weekend as he nurses a hamstring problem, while fellow forward El Barashani is also struggling with a muscular complaint. Goalkeeper Arthur Desmas was demoted from the starting side before sustaining a hand injury that leaves his place on the bench and out. To compound their injury woes further, midfielder Salas Abdul Samed is suspended after receiving a red card last weekend. Sergio Ramos made a rare appearance against Lorient last weekend, but a raft of absentees have piled into the empty bed he vacated in PSG's bulging treatment room. Both Keylor Navas and Abdou Diallo are recovering from injuries to their adductor muscles, with the latter expected to return to training after the trip to Clermont. Midfielder Ander Herrera has been put on a similar recovery trajectory for his hamstring complaint. Marco Verratti and Juan Bernat missed the 5-1 thrashing of Lorient with hamstring and calf injuries respectively that aren't expected to sideline them for much of the month. The return of left-back Layvin Kurzawa isn't thought to be quite so minor as he continues his recovery from lower back pain. Julian Draxler, knee, and Leandro Paredes, groin, are also expected to miss this weekend and beyond, while Angel Di Maria, muscle, is a doubt. Given Clermont's history as a top-flight club stretches all the way back to August 2021, meetings with PSG have been scarce. An Ander Herrera brace helped the Parisians to a 4-0 win last September in their first ever Ligue 1 meeting, but that isn't the only time these clubs have faced off. One of the most bonkers encounters in the history of the Coupe de France pitted Clermont against PSG in March 1997. The hosts, then playing in the French fourth tier, were trailing 4-1 to a PSG side that weren't the behemoths of today, but did finish second in Ligue 1 that season. Yet, in 20 astonishing final minutes, plucky Clermont rose from the ashes to draw level at 4-4 before winning the subsequent penalty shootout. The victory was likened to the Gallic revolt against the Roman Empire by their goalkeeper, but the Gauls won this time. While every neutral will be hoping for a repeat of PSG's last trip to Clermont-Ferrand, 4-4 is a pretty unlikely scoreline, although PSG are in no position to sniff at a point away from home after losing their last 4 matches on the road. As dreary as their recent away record may be, any side containing Kylian Mbappé in the form of his young life is the favorite more often than not. Prediction: Clermont 1-2 PSG.